All right, Detailing family, how you doing? Styles Pretty Work Detailing, Fayetteville, North Carolina. You know who I am. You know what I do. I shine and share with who? You. Sitting here with my man. What's your name, my brother?
Larry Dublin.
Larry Dublin.
Yes.
Lives where?
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yes, right up the road.
Right down the road from us. Gabe, been talking to him for about almost a week.
Yeah, I'm sweet.
Almost a week. Nice guy. Real nice guy.
Thank you very much.
And we're gonna sit here and shine and share with you, Detailing family. Let me make sure that I'm getting my man Larry real good. All right. And I like this guy. He's a real nice guy. And he is enthusiast. That's what he like to call himself.
Yes, yes. Yeah, no weekend warrior crap. Yeah.
Say that again.
No weekend warrior crap.
No weekend warrior crap. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna bring y'all in just a little closer because Larry's voice is a little. There we go. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm trying to do this real time. Yeah, Larry's voice is softer than mine, and but he says no weekend warrior crap.
Exactly.
What the hell is a weekend warrior? Sounds like somebody going out paintballing on the weekend, playing army.
Yeah.
Enthusiast. And he has his ride over here, one of them that he drove up here. Very nice car. I'm gonna show it to y'all in just a bit. So let's jump right into it, Larry. How did you come to know me?
I came to know you on YouTube.
Okay.
Watched quite a few of your videos.
Wow.
Got the Speedy Bright.
There
Used
you
it
go.
today. Used it today. Wonderful product. I had my gloves on, make sure it had acid.
Exactly.
Acid, but everything worked out good.
Always wear the gloves.
Yes.
When you mess with that kind of chemical,
Yes.
always wear the gloves.
It worked out really, really well.
Oh, I'm looking at the product. I'm looking at the finished product. It looks darn good. And he drove his car from Raleigh, which took him about how long did it take you to get it?
About an hour and 5 minutes.
About an hour and 5 minutes. No brake dust. No brake dust. I love it.
Yes.
And we're not going to talk about the tire shine that he had on his car because by the time he got here, it was there. Tires were still black. But we hit them with, and I'm glad that they were still black because he already done cleaned them. But we hit them with another product, and we're gonna walk out there and see because it's been sitting right now for about 30 minutes.
And they're still shining real good.
Thank you, man, because
Yes.
I can't.
Oh yes. Yes.
Still dealing with the eyes,
They-
family.
Still gleaming.
He said they still gleaming,
Oh yes.
and it don't slink. He said he likes the way the thickness and by it being a water base. Ain't that what you told me?
That's correct.
All right. Now, Larry is a family man. He's not a detailer. And it's funny. The man in his driveway, he told me today, he said one day he was in his driveway doing his own car. You finish the story, bro.
Yeah, one of my neighbors dropped by and had a F-150 truck he was telling me about. Say he was looking for someone to detail it. Well, I told him I only basically just do me and my wife's cars. And so he pulled on me a couple times and tried to get me to, to kind of see things his way. But I told him that I'd only do our cars, and he respected that, I but ordinarily, if you was a little closer, I could have shot him your way.
You're right. If I was a little closer.
Oh yeah. I certainly would have.
And I appreciate that. But it goes to show when someone that enjoys detailing, but he's not in it for the money. The man has a damn good job. Wife have a damn good job. They okay. He just like keeping his cars looking good.
Very good. Great.
Wow.
I like him looking great.
And it does.
Yes.
I looked at his car out there a while ago. I didn't find one swirl mark. And how long you had that car?
Since the end of February. drove down to Charlotte and picked it up from Hendrick Acura.
And what year is it?
2014.
It's a 2014, and he only had it going on a year.
No, I got it this past February.
You just got it this past
Yes.
February.
Mhm.
He
So
just
just a couple months, about
So-
3 or 4 months.
the car has been well maintained.
Yes. It was a certified pre-owned.
So you did have swirls in it.
Yes, I did.
You got them out.
I got them out with the McGuire's 2.0 swirl remover.
My man.
And that's what I had in my arsenal available.
Right.
You know, if I had something else, I'd probably use something else. I didn't have the HD speed at the time.
Oh no, you got you was on point.
Yes.
You was on point.
It worked real well for me. I won't tell you about the incident a couple weeks after that where I went through the I went through a car wash and it washed all my product off and I didn't see no bees, but I got the bees back today.
There you go.
And no more car wash for me. I'm the car wash from now on out.
There you
know
go.
what I'm saying?
That's
the
what
car
I'm.
wash. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
It
about.
washed all my product off. I got rid of
But
the
guess
white-
what? It washed all your product off.
Yes.
But the swirls is still gone.
Yes. Yeah.
You can always put back your protection.
Yes. So I had, yes,
You so
exactly.
you
Yeah,
I mean
put my
because
protection back on.
you cleaned it,
Yes.
you removed all the swirls,
Yes.
you polished it,
Polished it.
and you found out you won't be going back to one of those car washes.
No, I won't be.
But
doing
they didn't. But it didn't. It took away your layer of protection,
that. Yes.
but it didn't put no swirls or scratches back in your car.
It didn't affect the product.
Gave you something to do.
It did. Yeah, I had a good time today. Just taking it easy. You know, holiday weekend.
Yes.
Hey, what better time to get out there and enjoy our freedom? You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Remember the troops.
Yes.
Memorial weekend.
Yes.
Memorial Day is tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm a former serviceman myself.
And my wife is too.
I'm Marine Corps. You know, hoorah. You know,
hoorah!
everything,
Marine.
you know,
What
all
the hell
that.
did the Army say?
I don't know. I don't know.
I guess they say, "Fuck it, let's go get it." I don't know, but I mean, you know,
And we were known as the Devil Dogs back in the day, you know.
It still
Get
is,
it-
ain't it?
get it- yeah, get it. Get it
my brother
done.
was a Marine.
Yeah, just get it done.
My brother
Yeah.
was a Marine. My another one of my brothers Army. I got a lot of cousins Army, Air Force. We don't have no Navy people. We don't have no Navy people in our family.
Yeah. Because
Navy people.
Yeah,
Navy
the Marine Corps is actually a subsidiary of the Navy.
Yeah, but y'all
Yeah,
y'all go get
When
it.
we need to ride halfway around the world, we hop on their boats. That's what we do.
Yeah.
So
And if you're out there too long,
Yeah.
you can hop on one of them. That's why I'm talking about Navy. I'm clowning. I'm clowning. You know what they say about the Navy guys. Don't get mad at me if anybody out there in the Navy. I'm just going by what people say. I don't know. I mean, I just know that the outfit reminds me of a chef.
they allow the women on the submarines and things now. But they used to didn't do co-ed. Now they
Yeah.
do co-ed, so it's better.
Well, I might need to go in the damn Navy. I wish I was young. Where the hell you gonna run to?
All that water.
I hope you can swim, or you gonna sink. But no, man. But
It was a great weekend to get out and just do my thing today.
Right.
It was a great time to do that.
all jokes aside,
Yes.
happy Memorial Day, soldier.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
I
Thank you for
already done thank
acknowledging that.
I already done thank my wife, and she was an officer in the
Hey,
Army.
you right in the heart of Fayetteville. Hey, this is the Army country right here. 82nd and all that.
One right there.
Oh yes.
One right there.
Cause the army took over Pope. Didn't they take over Pope Air Force Base?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Pope is still out there.
Uh-huh. But it's run by the Army now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they
that's
got
all
it.
right. Okay.
They got it. They got it. And the Marines come down here.
Oh, yes.
We know when the Marines are in town
Yes.
because where they be doing their training, which is 10 miles away from here,
Oh yes.
they shake our house
Oh wow.
10 miles away. They shake the campus
Oh
where my wife go to school at.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, when the Marines come, we know they in town because they bring the thunder. They bring
Now,
that thunder.
I used to do some welding on those 198 howitzers, so I know a little bit about those. And when we was in Korea, I used to stand guard duty while they was firing over the road, and I had to stop the traffic so they wouldn't, the shock waves from from the guns wouldn't affect people, bust people windows out. You know,
Ooh, powerful.
Yeah, those 198s ain't no joke. They can, I think, can shoot up to 21 miles, and hit anything within a mile grid.
I would love to find out where the word they doing their practice at here, because I'm like, whatever they turning loose, it's got to be hitting something.
And now they known to do some live fire too. They'll fire over the troops' head that's in the field. They'll fire over their head to give them the real simulation of being in a real battle.
Okay.
So they don't play. They don't play.
Oh,
when they train, they train as close as possible to the real deal.
All right.
Yes, they do.
Let's send a shout out to all the Marines out there. Hoorah!
Hoorah!
All right. And there's a few Marines that be right here where we gonna be sending this video to on YouTube that's out there. I'd like to send a shout out to AJ, Junkman 2000, Marine.
That's right. Hoorah!
There you go. Like to send a shout out to the King of Shine over in Honolulu, Hawaii. He's
wow.
he's a Marine.
Okay.
Give him another one.
Hoorah!
There you go. And those are the only two that I know so far. And but you know, what got me, man, is that my detailing family is growing. I didn't expect it, but there's this old saying: to have friends, you first got to present yourself friendly. And obviously, this gentleman picked up the phone, called me last week, and we was talking, and he was at work, and we talked on the phone for a while.
Yeah, we chopped it up, and actually, I was on my way out, away from work, and I think we talked almost till I got home.
Almost, that's right.
Yeah, it was roughly about an hour and some change. You know, we chopped it up pretty
And
good.
it was
never dull moment.
Excellent conversation.
Yes.
Excellent conversation. And see, that's what I like about having the detailing family and shining and sharing and
Great
everything.
concept. Great concept, by the way.
Hey, thank you.
Great
Thank you,
concept.
man. You know, hey, you got to have something in here, you know, and if people like it, they gravitate to it.
Because when you detailing, you actually giving a part. It's an extension of who you are. You know?
Exactly.
When you clean your vehicle, it's a personalized statement. This is who I am.
Exactly.
And no two detailers are the same. But
True that.
but everybody can get the shine bill. That's what you're trying to
Oh,
get
I
to.
like that.
Yeah,
Everybody can get the shine bill.
Yeah,
I like that.
I got that I borrowed it from AJ. Hope you don't mind.
Okay.
I borrowed
All right.
AJ shine bill.
He giving you a shout out, AJ.
Yeah,
sir.
A lot of products can get you the shine bill, but like I said, technique trumps product any day of the week.
And that's another one.
Exactly.
Another one out to
Exactly.
AJ.
Yes.
And you know what? Be honest with you. Ever since he always said that, the first time I ever heard him say that, I don't say it, but I apply it here.
Yes.
And that way, when anything that I can share, I always think my technique
Yes.
have to be on point
It does.
before
It does.
I show somebody the product. Because see, you know, there's so many products out here that can do this and that and the third. And my channel is about, I don't want nobody out there like a dog chasing his tail for a whole bunch of different products.
Yes. That's not what you want to do.
You're spending money. Next thing you know, you got a whole bunch of clutter. One guy told me, said, man, I got to buy me a shelf.
Trying out a different product every week, something like that.
He might end up, before summer over, he might have to buy 2 shelves.
Oh wow.
You see what I'm saying? Because he's chasing his tail.
Yeah.
So my thing is, if there's a product that I use, best believe that's going to be the one I use until someone else, another product, prove that product
Obsolete.
exactly.
I got you.
I don't move.
That's a
I'm
good
not
concept.
moving on.
That's a good concept.
I'm sticking and staying right here.
That's a good concept.
And hope like hell that company stay in business and keep that recipe in that product and don't water it down. I'm sticking right there.
Oh yes.
You know.
I agree with you.
But if I buy another product, trust me, I'm buying that another product for a reason.
Yeah.
But I'm not throwing away the one that I already
I
have.
got you. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Because the products that I have are pretty much up here on the level.
They're professional level.
They on that level.
And ain't no consumer stuff that's gonna wash off the next rain that comes along. You know.
Exactly.
You're actually doing paint correction, and so it's got to stay corrected even after it rains.
Exactly.
Yes.
It got to.
That's the difference.
It's got to stick and stay.
Because years ago I was using just consumer products because I didn't know about the professional products.
Hey,
now
bro, I was there.
But see, they say
Yeah.
knowledge. They say knowledge is power, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so I say knowledge is power once applied. If you don't apply it, it's just a cliche.
Exactly.
Words have to become action.
Now you see what I'm talking about? Y'all hear this man kicking that knowledge, man. You hear him kicking that wisdom, right? And trust me, that's one of the things that drawed me to him, even though he called me, was because throughout our conversation, I was like, this guy right here is not no slow leak. I can enjoy kicking it with him. And we came to the conclusion that he said, man, look, hold on. He said, hold on. And I didn't have to call him back. He checked his schedule out and everything. He said, you know what, Styles? I can make it down there Sunday.
Here I am.
And here he is.
Yes.
And I was like, bruh, I'm always on. You know, I'm always on. And if I'm not far. You know, I'm always somewhere where I'm looking at my house. But trust me, if you tell me you coming, if Sunday works for you and you coming to me, I'm going to make myself available.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You see what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
And but you know, I can look at him at his vehicle, and I can tell that he cares about his vehicle. Is it anywhere in your future thoughts of getting into detailing just a little bit on the side, or
I'm actually considering getting into detailing on the side.
Mhm.
I plan on getting me a electric power washer. To start out. A nice rigid
vacuum?
vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
Things that I got plenty of products. I got plenty of towels. I think I picked up some. I got an order coming from the rag company. Some pluffles or something like that. Pluffle.
The platinum pluffle. The platinum pluffle.
Yeah.
The platinum pluffle.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I think I keep
Matter of
them
fact,
around here all the time.
I got one that I used today, and it actually dried streak free. I enjoyed it.
I love
That's it. I have
the
a
platinum
I
pluffle,
have
ladies
the
and gentlemen.
16. I have the 16 by 21 in it, 21, 24, something like that.
Oh, but see, I'm not gonna call this
But
name.
it's a great product. Great product.
But a guy called me and told me, and I looked at one of his videos and I told him, I said, man, that tile is beating you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I said, the tile working you and still you working the tile. And so I gave him a tip. I told him, I said, take the towel. I told him, I said, because he got the same size you got.
Yes.
I said, take the towel. This is a 16 by 16. I said, fold it in half. His is the 16 by what you got?
I think it's 21.
Right. I told him, I said, fold it in half. And I told him, fold it in half and take a pair of scissors and come right up it. Shorten that towel. Now you got two. He was like, man, I never thought about that. See what I'm saying? I mean, they'll sell you towels all day long.
Yeah, they will.
But
because who's not in business that don't expect to make a sale.
exactly.
You know.
Now that large one is good if you come across the roof. You can pull it.
Mm-hmm.
That big one, you can come right across the roof. You can come right across the hood. You can come right across the trunk.
Yes.
But you can't do it down the side.
Mm-mm.
Cut it in half.
Down the side, I normally fold it as I fold it probably to like a 12 by 12,
Right.
and give me some cushion.
And it gives you a lot of cushion.
Yeah.
But those things are so plush that it really doesn't.
But I was surprised that it actually dries. It actually dries streak film even on the windows.
Oh yeah.
That was
Now,
incredible.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you.
On a hot day like today, and I was washing outside. I didn't put it in the garage to finish up anything. I did everything in the daylight.
I tell people,
All daylight.
this right here is the rag company also.
Yes.
That one right there.
Oh, that's nice.
That's the rag company also.
Also 16 by 16.
The waffle weave.
Yes.
What I normally do,
Yep.
well, what I always do,
Mhm.
I dry the water with that one.
Yes. Okay.
I bring it to a spit shine with this one.
Okay.
That way, this one is not absorbing all the water. This one is absorbing the majority of the water. This right here is absorbing the rest of the water and bringing it to a spit shine.
But I really like the waffle weave on the windows. I mean, I just do.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
I have plain microfibers, but I trust
That-
I trust the when I'm doing the window, I just like a waffle weave. It just, to me, it cleans faster.
Yes.
And gets the product worked
Inside
in.
and out.
Yes.
And
I like the waffle weave for that reason.
And I would like to tell people about, especially about, since we're talking about windows,
Yes.
that there was a guy that was around here the other day, and we was talking, and I told him, I said, whatever you use on the outside of the glass, you use it on the inside of the glass. Some people don't think about using Rain-X
Mm-hmm.
on the inside of your front windshield.
I use
your windows.
I actually use the invisible glass with the rain repellent
Mhm.
today, and I use them on the outside and the inside. But on the inside, so I got some sharp angles on the glass on the front and back.
Mhm.
So I use that invisible glass reach tool, and it saves wear and tear on me trying to twist,
Exactly.
trying to twist and get all these
Angles.
contortionists. and all that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can reach the areas that I need to reach, and I actually can sit on the driver's side
Mhm.
because you normally don't with just a towel, you ain't gonna sit on the driver's side and do a good job. It just ain't gonna happen.
That's right.
But
That's
with
right.
that reach tool, I can sit on the driver's side and still get that half of the window knocked out, then get on the passenger side and knock that side out, and then side to side, up and down, and everything comes out lovely.
I have a small, it's like a squeegee.
Yes.
I have a small one, and I also have a large one,
Mm-hmm.
and I use that normally on trucks, like big vehicles. And I'm long, so pretty much it's very seldom that I have to use it. But if I'm dealing with a small truck, that squeegee really gets in there. I don't use it to squeeze off.
Mm-hmm.
I use this to take it off, but I use that squeegee to agitate.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I use the squeegee to
What
agitate.
I used today as an agitator was I used a generic. It was a generic, like Mr. Clean eraser thing.
Yeah, the
I
eraser.
I used that as my first thing that I hit the windows with in
And they do
inside.
work.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
had it slightly moist,
Mhm.
not real damp, but not where you can squeeze the water out, but enough so you can see the residue of the water after you run across a couple of times. Then I come out with the reach tool,
Yes.
and I was straight.
Done.
Then I came back and put some other product on the reach tool, and first I used the reach tool dry, and then I came back and used it starting the first one I used it dry, and then I put the product on there and started spraying the glass, and everything worked out really well.
Serious enthusiasts.
Really well.
Serious enthusiasts.
That reach. Now I had a reach tool for a while, but I just used it today because I had an older one,
Right.
and for some reason I couldn't find it.
Oh,
Yeah, couldn't find it, so
That's-
I had to break.
that happened to me all the time.
Yeah, I had to break out the scissors and open the product. But they sell it at Walmart. But the thing about it is that they got a watered down version of it at Walmart.
Ah.
Now the one I bought, it actually has the tall can that come with it.
uh-huh.
But this
Uh-huh.
right here just has the tool and that's it.
Okay.
So they kind of downsized
Okay.
it.
Okay.
And I think they upped the price too. They
Well,
upped
of
the price.
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Because I bought mine a couple months ago. I think it was right at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Cause I do a lot of products. I buy products in the wintertime.
Mhm.
And with the price a little low, they're thinking people are not going to be doing that much detail in the wintertime.
Right.
I detail year round. If it's 45 degrees and above, I'm fine because I got a long brush. I don't have to touch the water.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I will soon be using a pressure washer, so I won't have to touch. I won't have to touch even fewer things I have to touch.
I remember when my wife, when she used to work for a pharmaceutical company, they give her a new car every 2 years. This particular year, she had a choice of 3 cars, and I picked out it's 2017. It was the 2012 Taurus
Yes.
when they changed the body style.
Oh yes.
Man, it was cold outside. I'm talking about to the point where I wouldn't let dirt sit on that car.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't let dirt sit on that car. I used to rinse that car off in the morning before she went to work. And you can see the water freezes up on it. I just like her riding clean.
Yeah, if it's above, in the wintertime, if it's above 40 or 45,
You ain't got to worry about it.
I can get out there and do my thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I do, I do it year round. You know,
Yeah.
mainly for me and my wife's car. So, but it's not. Sometimes I be out there and my wife said, "You need to come in. It's kind of cold." I said, and I just don't get sick. You know, I haven't had a cold cold since like 2009.
But see, me and you got
Yeah.
one thing in common. We born in October.
Yes.
We winter babies. We born in October. We can stand the cold. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I want to talk about another thing and about you. To turn down that money today goes to show that he really is an enthusiast. But if you continue to live where you live and that neighbor can continue to be your neighbor, if you ever decide that this is what I'm going to do in my spare time, you just let $200 walk out of your yard today.
Well, he's a farmer, and he said if I ever needed some farm fresh eggs, he said it's right down on like Rock Service Station Road in Raleigh.
Yeah.
And he said if I ever need some eggs, come by and send them. I said I sure will. His name was Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed.
There was a horse named that.
Yes, I remember watching the movie.
Yeah.
You know, the horse talking and all
Yeah,
that. kind of
yeah.
stuff.
Talking Mr. Ed.
Yes.
I can't remember the name of that show. I used to look at it, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
But like I said, I ordinarily I would say let me look at the vehicle. Don't never give anyone a price before you have looked at that vehicle and see what kind of condition it's in. That's just wise. You know, don't make any if you're gonna be a detailer, then you gotta apply the same mindset to detailing that you do in business. In business, you gotta be laser sharp as well. So always examine the vehicle. I don't care what the customer is, who the customer is. You look at that vehicle first, see what kind of shape it's in, and then you make your determination on what kind of price. Now you might have a package where you start at a certain price and they asking for this, that, but that's fine. That's all well and fine. But never give anyone a price over the phone. If you haven't seen the car, the car could have just been dropped out of an airplane. You know, you don't know. So you just use your wisdom there. You know,
And that's
look at the vehicle first before you give someone a price.
Because that's when the customer got you.
That's right. That's right.
We're not out to get customers.
Because when you give that price, you
Keep dropping that knowledge. I'm gonna go grab me another Negro cream, and I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm going to get me a Negro cream, family. Listen to this man. He's dropping knowledge.
Okay.
Keep dropping that knowledge, baby.
So that's what you want to do. You want to always do the best job that you can, but also take your time. Never be in a hurry. If you got too many jobs scheduled, too many close intervals, then you want to change that up. You don't want to have to be rushing from one job to get to another. You know, even enthusiasts know that. You know, I know that just from that's just common sense.
Yes.
Common sense tell you it's only so much time in a day. You know, and so you gotta space that time out. Give you time out to like recruit from one job to the next. You know, never rush. If you don't rush your own vehicle, don't rush the customers. That's what I'm saying.
I couldn't have said it better.
You can't do that. You know?
I couldn't have said it better.
It's going to be a reflection on you, and you might not get a repeat. You might not get a call back.
Yeah.
You know? And you'll know why, because you rushed on that deal. There, you kind of did it to yourself. Nothing really. You're not doing. Nobody's doing anything to you. You're doing it all to yourself.
I looked at a video today. Vehicle was clean. But the camera picked up something that he must not could see. I seen smudges still on the touch screen.
Oh wow.
You know, you know how the radios and stereos and GPS and all that.
So it's an interior job.
Well, he did the whole job.
Uh-huh.
But that right there caught my eye.
I got you.
And it disturbed me because that was something that I always paid very close attention to. the control panels.
Yes, because
And-
it's yes.
and-
Exactly. Yeah,
and
that's
I-
a lot,
now
it's a
the-
lot of different ways to attack the interior because there's so
Exactly.
many different materials you're dealing with.
Exactly.
You know.
And
Yes.
and when I saw those smudges, I was like, "You did a good job." I mean, I don't want the person to think that I'm talking about them. I'm not talking about them. I'm just saying that's just one thing
You're
because
just making-
that's something that they
You're just
want
making an acknowledgement.
Exactly.
I got you.
If I acknowledge it on YouTube, I wonder if that person got in that car and acknowledged it.
Then he can always go back and fix it if if it's not if maybe.
But see, I always use products
Yes.
up there
Mhm.
that you can do like this for about a week. Won't smear. Will not smear.
I got you.
In time, it will.
Yes, because
But
it's gonna wear down.
they're gonna be like, "What the hell you put on? What the hell he put on? I ain't getting no fingerprints or nothing." But see, the fingerprints don't show up when the control panel is on.
Mhm.
But when you turn it off and it turns and the screen is black,
Yes. Yes.
that's when you see it. And I'm like, if I saw it, I know they're gonna see it.
Yes.
So it's the things that you wood grain.
Mhm. Yes.
You know, the wood grain, if it's real wood or if it's wood look.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to make sure that that's tight. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that I always do, that I really use some of my best chemicals. If there's kids, if they got a dog,
Yes.
you know how dogs lick the windows?
Yes.
Kids keep their hands on the windows.
Yes.
I always do the inside windows extra because I want them. Now, nothing you can do about a dog licking it. Some kids lick them too, but nothing you can do about a dog licking them.
Exactly.
But when that child up there and they just riding back there and they just doing like this, man, for about a week, won't streak. Oh, I forgot. Damn, that's good. This man don't drink. That's the reason why I'm doing it. He don't drink beer. And but I know y'all was waiting on that. That's some good goddamn Negro cream right there, man. I'm telling you, man. Y'all just don't. I gotta follow that up. You don't mind, dude?
Oh, go ahead. Go
Oh
ahead.
man, I gotta hit that with some of this Negro tea. Hold on now. Some of that Negro tea. Now let's get back to business and be serious. I got it out my system.
All right.
The fans got it. They like it.
Yes.
All right. Now, what type of vehicle do your wife have?
She drives an MDX SUV, what they call a crossover.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. they call it a crossover.
Accurate.
Yes.
I bet that's a nice vehicle too.
Yes, it's maintained by me. Yours truly.
Do it look just like that?
Yes. It's straight.
Look at it. Let's walk around here